I am Huang Meilin, 64 years old, born in the year of the rat. 3 years ago, I was diagnosed with a vascular tumor. After the surgery, I struggled with mobility in my legs. The doctor told me that there was a 50% chance that I might not be able to walk. In other words, a 50% chance that I could still walk. I was lucky to still be able to walk. However, my legs are quite stiff. At night, I have trouble sleeping and experience pain. Since childhood, I have been filial to my parents. I have helped many friends, both financially and physically. I have never asked them to repay me. I only learned about karma after attending Bodhi meditation retreats. Despite helping so many people, why do I still encounter such karmic obstacles? I also wish to ask Grandmaster to help me escape this suffering and eliminate my karmic obstacles.
Illness and disaster are all personal. It's your life, not theirs. You can only face them with courage. You often lend money to others, so how do you still fall ill? In fact, even revered Buddhist monks can fall ill too. It's just that they don't publicize it, saying a certain monk got sick. You don't know when they fall ill, right? This includes leaders in Western religions. Those leaders may get sick too. But we, as Buddhists, when we fall ill, we don't blame others. Lending money to others is not considered a good deed.
Helping others doesn't count?
It depends on the context. If you insist on that, I may need to disagree with you. For example, if you owe someone $1 million and you regularly repay them, you've paid back $250,000, but you haven't cleared your debt, right? Hence, we would still experience various discomforts or illnesses and such. Honestly speaking, we don't know how much debt we owe from the past, right? You might say, I do good deeds in this life, so why do I still get sick? In terms of karma, for example, if our profession is fishing, going to the sea or river to fish, casting a net and catching thousands of small fish in a day is quite normal. Those thousands of lives are gone. If one runs a chicken slaughterhouse, people often visit restaurants for all kinds of chicken dishes such as fried chicken. At the chicken farm, how many chickens are slaughtered in a day? It's countless, right? Just in the small city of Ipoh, Malaysia, I think a small farm might slaughter over 2,000 chickens a day. And that's just a small farm. For the entire city of Ipoh, there might be at least 10,000 chickens slaughtered and sold a day. You can understand this, right? If, say, in your past lives, maybe not even past lives, your father or grandfather, if they were in the business of killing or fishing, how many lives did they take in their lifetime? You got sick, but it didn't take your life. Fishing might take the lives of thousands of fish a day. If he works for 30 years, the lives taken would be countless. He would have caught millions of fish, right? Luckily for you, it's just an illness.
Grandmaster says everyone goes through birth, aging, illness, and death. At the end of 2019, I found that my legs were weak, and my lower back hurt badly. I went for a medical checkup and also had an MRI scan. Then, I discovered that in my blood vessels, there was a tumor growing on a major artery on my back. I got it removed, but ended up having trouble walking post-surgery. It was very painful, causing me to toss and turn at night. I couldn't lie on either side, and sometimes not even on my back. It hurt badly every single day. At first, it lasted for 2 weeks. I was bedridden and couldn't get up. After a month, I could walk with a cane. After 6 months, I got a bit better. Then, I could walk on both legs. But it was still difficult to walk. I felt like a force was pulling my legs. Sleeping at night was tough, with all the tossing and turning. I couldn't stay in the same position until morning.
I see you're now 64 years old. At this age, you still look beautiful and well-maintained. You're wearing a lot of gold, and even red rubies. You are pretty well-to-do, right? What heaven gives is not punishment. It's all just the law of nature. When it's their time to go. If someone gets a certain illness, such as liver cancer, and passes away, people think it's the cancer that takes their life. Vascular cancer taking one's life is normal too. A sudden car accident death is harder to accept. It's like we were having breakfast in the morning, and an hour later, you're informed that this person died in a crash. It's difficult to handle that. Sometimes when people reach a certain age, heaven gives us an illness. It makes us first reflect on ourselves. Then, reflect on whether there's karma involved. Since childhood, we are so used to seeking and taking, all for our own good. It's like buying things and putting them in our own pockets, right? After reaching a certain age, we need to start giving back. When we are about to die, say, one still has millions in savings, which is equal to thousands of ruby rings. When one is truly on the deathbed, should one give back? Yes, one should. Or else, the police will take everything, right? As one ages, especially after 60, one should learn to give things away. When one is young, at 26 or 36, one is busy accumulating. At that time, you work hard to earn money, right? The Chinese love doing prosperity tosses during Lunar New Year. Why? Doing a prosperity toss also means gaining. That's generally the pattern. In this life, say, I have lent people money or helped some poor people. Would I not get sick then? That's impossible. What we have repaid for our debt is far from what we owe. That's just how things are.
After listening to Grandmaster's words, I realized karmic obstacles accumulate and are hard to clear. We might carry them into our next life. We should do our best to perform more good deeds and repay our karmic debts. Grandmaster encourages us to better ourselves. Meditate, chant, and visit the center. When I first tried out the meditation of bone melting, my back pain was gone the next day, and I could get up easily. Afterward, I joined the health and happiness retreat, chanting retreat, and stress relief retreat. I also volunteered at the center. I do good deeds whenever I can. Grandmaster, when I meditate now, my body disappears.
Congratulations, Sister Juan. This experience you mentioned about your body disappearing while meditating is a very good phenomenon. This is very good, but we should not pursue it. This is still positive. That sensation of losing your body can greatly aid in your recovery from illness. It plays a significant role in healing. Why do we practice meditation? Regardless of how you feel during or after meditation, it still benefits you. Everyone has a different experience during meditation. Some people tear up intensely without feeling sad. That is actually very good, as it clears the blocked parts of your brain. The tears shed during meditation are not clear water. We conducted an experiment where we collected those tears. We placed them on a black paper to dry, and we found a layer of white powder was left behind. Could it be caused by drug use in past lives? The tears become white powder, and there are plenty of them. Our eyes would feel really clear after, and our minds sharp. The body would feel relaxed and at ease too. These are all achieved through meditation. It's also a self-healing process, which is particularly beneficial. You also noticed your skin got smoother, right?
Yes, my hands were rough initially, in the beginning of the retreat. I wondered if I had touched some chemicals, because my skin was rough and hard. You mentioned that it had become smooth in a few days, and it sure did.
And it's even smoother than before. One doesn't even need to apply anything. Your skin becomes very smooth. It's like a beauty treatment. If you meditate well, the thick, hard skin will peel off, and new skin will grow, making one look younger. It promotes such metabolism. Meditate well, it should be very helpful for you. A kind reminder for you. Now is the time to use money to sustain life, and not for investment. According to your face reading, it brings no benefit to either your investments or relationships. That's just how it is.
What a coincidence. I thought of getting this, and now Grandmaster gave this to me.
Bring your head closer, and I'll bless you. Okay, it's done. Wishing you health and longevity.
I'm deeply grateful to Grandmaster. I actually intended to invest, because I don't have any income currently. I needed to earn some to sustain my life. Since Grandmaster advised me, I no longer dare to. I quickly withdrew my thoughts. I'll use the money wisely, especially for my health. I will also visit the meditation center more often to improve myself and to engage in good deeds and charitable work. I am immensely grateful to Grandmaster. I am deeply moved, seeing the videos of him helping so many people. In my heart, I wish to use the boundless love and an infinitely grateful heart to give back to Grandmaster. Because Grandmaster gives all of us infinite love. I can only use this love deep in my heart to give back to him. I truly respect and revere Grandmaster. From now on, I will follow whatever Grandmaster says. Things will get better. In such a vast world, why is it me? This is my greatest fortune. Thank you, Grandmaster.
小小的红点里，人生就此欢喜。我快乐了，我健康了，我幸福了，我美丽了。在茫茫人海之中，让我与你相遇。小小的红点里，人生变得神奇，我智慧了。